Ahora vamos a continuar con el primer capítulo. A ver si lo acabo. Pues sí, por lo que veo ahora las balas son consumibles, o sea, se gastan. A ver. Y no sé cómo pones los modos para hacer más. Pero en fin, bueno. Vamos a buscar al papá. Sí, por lo que vi, la misión de ayer dejé los objetivos secundarios, pero bueno. ¿Qué? What? Bueno, vamos a ver. Está guay que te avise del peligro. Ya sé, voy. Vale. Ya ves, está el boy. A ver. ¿Qué es? Ah, 52 metros, vale.
Somebody was pretty clever with these rods. Only way to survive here. 2, if you count shooting on sight.
Parece que es tóxico. What?
Close. The navway shows my dad's up there.
Vamos. Hey, papá.
Sir.
Stay low.
Me mola mucho tu armadura, ¿eh?
An abandoned lab, like they've been studying the place.
Good work. You actually did some scouting.
That's why we came all this way, isn't it? Exploring the unknown, you said?
Glad that sunk in, because some days it's easy to forget.
Tell me about it. Sir, you said you had an idea about the weather?
It's the dark energy cloud the Hyperion hit. It's affecting the whole planet. Interfering with that.
The tower is caught in a feedback loop with the cloud. Together they're disrupting the entire climate with undirected energy.
Buenos días, Nacho.
Get in there and shut it down.
The lightning goes away.
And the shuttle can get us out of here. In theory. We just have to get past them.
It's a hell of a gamble, but we won't know until we get in there and try.
No illusions about this. It'll be a nasty fight the whole way.
If the riders are game, so am I. But we risk turning a skirmish with these guys into something worse.
It's them or us.
Oh, it's them. Problem is we're outnumbered.
I've been working on that. We just need to change the map.
Vamos a dar un poquillo más Effect. A ver si acabo la primera visión. Sí, me levanto pronto y bueno. Porque si te quedas sobando mucho, pierdes toda la mañana. Ah, os habéis quedado sin barrera.
Works for me.
Vale.
Let's go!
Right behind you.
Sam, load combat profile.
Here they come!
Now we've got their attention.
Watch the lightning!
Vale. Lo del sistema de cobertura de aquí no me acaba de convencer. Quita.
Let's south in a hurry!
Go,
Tengo
go,
que
go, go!
acercarme. Quiero matar al papa.
They're coming out of the woodwork.
Pues,
Keep things tight, don't get separated!
¿dónde?
Get moving!
Voy a tener ya mi francotirador. Un poco a saco, ¿no, papá? ¿Has matado al pavo? Sí.
Sam, biotic imp interface mode.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here!
Keep the momentum up. Don't let him get the drop on you.
Siempre es buen tiempo para coger colitas.
Have to keep an eye on our flank.
Not if we keep moving forward. Don't let him catch us.
Espérate, tío. Está agresivo.
How's your dad doing all of this? He's like a machine.
Bueno,
No
llega.
idea! But it's working!
What? Adiós con él. Toma por culo.
That's it. We're doing it. Not much farther.
Where are we going?
All the way to the top.
And then what?
We'll know when we get there.
Está obsesionado, tío. Tranqui, tío, tranqui. Está duro ese pavo, Ahí está. Vamos, va.
Keep up.
Vale, tío, vale. Ay, 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 ay.
Almost fried me.
Pero, tío, a ver, ¿lo tienes al lado? Sí que es muy badass, pero, joder.
If we fall behind, we're dead.
Dios, los bióticos somos los mejores.
Shit, they're crack shots.
Wii, wii.
Ready?
Let's get inside there.
Tú te eres el puto amo, porque, tío, te afecta nada. Uy, ¿qué hago aquí? Gracias. ¿Sí vivo este tío? Muy bien. Luego cuando salga aquí me ajusta la sensibilidad porque es demasiado lenta.
Oh my god. That's Greer on the table. They killed him.
We'll try to come back for him. Have to keep pushing ahead.
Hombre, experimenta con nosotros. Y evidente. ¿Vienes a, ¿Vienes a joderla aquí? Para mí. Voy a investigar un poco, ya que estamos en medio de un tiroteo. Hostia, tío, han quitado la munición y la han puesto temporal, o sea, de un uso. Las municiones que antes podías tener por perks, ahora ya no. Vaya, vaya. Papa, eres un poco violento,
Sam, give me engineer profile.
What? Dios, cuando mejore el agujero negro. Atracción. ¿Qué hace ahí el tío ya? Estás todo loco, papá. Ahora voy a ayudarlo. ¿Estás flotando? Bien.
This looks like a control center. Keep off my back.
Ya, pero tío, no vayas solo. Terminator.
In one piece. Not over yet. I need to get through that door over there.
Oh, juego ese pavo, Uf, menos mal. ¿Se lo ha cargado un tiro? Madre mía, está OP, está OP.
What now?
I need to decipher the language.
¿Esto qué es? Lo que no... Mira, voy a poner por probar balas incendiarias, ya que las tengo. Venga, ¿estás descifrando?
There's more coming up.
What's the plan here? They'll surround us in no time.
We need to defend both sides or they'll flank us.
Where do you want us? Vamos.
Pues sí, ¿no? No sé. ¿Cómo va esto? Para ordenar a ambos compañeros de pelotón que se desplacen en la ubicación o ataquen un objetivo.
On my way.
Vale. Tú. Y el otro, no sé, que vienen por aquí también.
Got it.
Ah, y el otro arriba. Aquí te van a reventar, ¿no? O ya te fijas el sitio.
Watch it. Think I see movement.
Vale.
We held them off at the shuttle. We can do it again.
A ver, pues la paga.
People still counting on us.
Tú ven aquí.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They mean business. Keep them off your dad.
Madre mía, madre mía.
Hurry, we don't have long.
Hold both sides. Can't
What?
let them slip through.
Qué tonto, de esos hostias, muerto.
What is this place anyway?
I don't know, but they sure want it back.
Ponte ahí que aún te van a matar. Me van a matar a mí por tu culpa.
Well,
50% decrypted. It's an unusually complicated syntax.
I can see.
Ay, si tengo balas de fuego, es verdad.
I will need a moment to evaluate the pattern.
We only have a moment. Do it.
Has hecho un cable, tío.
I think I really pissed that one off. Maybe because I shot him in the face.
Sir, any progress?
Decryption is 75% complete.
We've almost got it.
Vale, eso... Ah, no, lo tengo aún.
Just a little longer.
Madre mía. No cubrís muy bien, Este todo el rato saltando.
Could be regrouping for another push. Stay sharp.
¿Sabes qué? Poner los dos ahí porque tenéis hasta la huevada.
Complete.
That did it. It's a security
Ahí, ahí.
override. I'll try to open the door from here. Ah, damn,
Tontos con una
it's
piedra.
jammed. I need to take a look at it.
Venga, papa, que nos revienta.
Ryder, I need your help over here.
Go, it's okay. We'll keep a lookout.
No
We need to
clipes
get
nada.
this door open.
On it.
A pulso a levantar. Buah. Padre e hija ahí dándolo todo.
Put your back into it.
You really think we can shut this thing down?
I don't know yet. Sam's decoded part of the language. Now we'll see if I can have a conversation.
¿Con quién? No sé hablar.
Who do you plan on talking to?
More like what? I think it's automated. Come on. These are the moments that make it all worthwhile. Sam, begin translating.
A moment. Indexing. Translation complete.
Let's see what we have.
Qué mal rollo. Se acaban los rayitos.
I'll be damned. It's working.
Está guay, tío. Ya no hay tormentas
Let's
asesinas.
hope at least.
That's all anyone back on the Ark is looking for. Hope it'll work out.
Well, not if we stand around looking at sunsets. Let's get back to the shuttle and...
¡Hostia! Va sistema antivirus, ¿eh? Le das acceder al PC y te expulsan de un meco.
Repeat, we need an emergency extraction now.
They're spinning up the shuttle. ETA is 3, maybe 4 minutes.
We don't have that long.
¿Qué haces, burro?
Deep breath.
Initiating transfer.
Ya estamos, tío. Puedo compartir la escafandra, ¿eh? Coño.
Move. She's going into cardiac arrest.
Pulse is weakening. Tell the Ark to prep med. Come on! Pulse dropping. We're losing.
It's a seizure. Her brain can't handle the connection. Get her to sound node. Sam, what's the reading?
Ryder's implant is overloading. I suggest a hardwire connection.
Do it.
There!
Welcome back.
What happened?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Eso no es nada.
Did the rest of the team make it?
Hey, you're still with us.
¿Qué pasó, Liam?
Get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up. Look here. And here.
My father. Where?
Sí que ha muerto, se veía venir.
It was your life or his. And he chose you. I'm so sorry. I know this must be a blow.
I can't believe he's gone. 1 minute, everything was fine, and then...
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
What are we doing?
Venga, Nacho, gracias por venir.
Sam
Que hay
is
en el
now
curro.
part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder.
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
Still goes against protocol. Cora, are you really okay with this?
I won't stand in the way of your dad's decision. It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind on a deeper level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is the Ark still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now.
Ah, mira, como un desafío total,
She
¿sabes?
needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Se acaba de levantar y en 2 horas ya al curro otra vez, al tajo.
I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he. A bit of your dad in both of you.
Ya, ya.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Ah, sí.
Why did he do it? Why me?
Unknown, but he never acted without reason. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
A ver si me deja modificar mis armitas ya. Un poquito, por favor. Bueno, en teoría nuestro... Gracias, pionero. El planeta ya es habitable. Soy ultramarcianos asesinos y ya está. Tengo que ser un trofeo según una clapa negra ahí para que no vea la gente el trofeo. ¿Qué habéis encontrado? Aquí es como la cámara de seguridad. Claro, pero tú no tienes la herramienta, tío. Va a funcionar. Supongo que tú mandas porque tienes el aro en la cabeza, ¿no?
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Sí, porque ya no hay relés de
Let's
masa,
hope
¿no?
they've had better luck.
Desde el último Mass Effect se joden todos.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance. Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Venga, va.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
Vale. La base para todos los colonizadores está jodidilla, ¿no?
I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
¿Ya está? ¿Pero déjame hacer algo? ¿Déjame charlar o echar una siesta o yo qué sé? Vale. Monorail, pam, pam. A ver, ahora sí me dejas grabar, ¿no? ¿Tampoco? El juego no puede guardar forma manual durante una misión prioritaria. ¿Se realizarán guardados? Vale.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep
Yep.
breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7. But we
Tío,
survived
dejarme
that.
hacer cosas, no me dejáis hacer nada, solo misión y misión.
So,
Solo
let's keep a
trabajo.
jump jet handy.
Vi. Todo para mí.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for.
Tu. Bueno, te seguiré porque no me dejas hacer otra cosa. Esto está bloqueado. Y tampoco me deja guardarlas. Monorail, chin chin, monorail.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew.
Friendly faces,
Just
dices.
enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor.
Está invadido y no va a reventar.
It means we can
Ah,
start
bueno, aunque voy
waking
sin
our
armas.
people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
Localiza el personal de Nexus. ¿Tengo omni herramienta estas? Tampoco la tengo.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody?
Hay un pavo, ¿no?
Well,
Oh,
this can't be
Avina.
right.
It's like everything's on stand.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
That's all.
It has been my
Ay,
pleasure.
mierda.
Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance. And welcome to your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current
Yeah.
wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Espérate, ahora hablar con
How
ella.
may I assist?
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists.
The Milky Way.
Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary goal.
Vale.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon arrival. Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home.
Ya.
Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
That's all.
It has been my pleasure.
Vale, vale.
Plants are still alive.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Oh,
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you? Did you say an arc?
Yeah, we just got in.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or... But
Hombre,
you're
poca fe.
here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
hombre.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
Well, I've got a shipload of people that says we're here.
Of course, it's just... You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Venga, venga, que eres nueva.
Everything
Venga,
that could go
venga.
wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
Mira, es una hermana como yo. De mi cara.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at her.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources, but that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Ah, es una hembra Krogan. Madre mía.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out?
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen. And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Director Tan. Bueno. Ahora sí me deja grabar. Vale. Ahora sí. ¿Qué pasa, Dyson?
How the hell should I know? Excellent. Let's go. Spender. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
In the moment, it saved my life. but it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Ya, pero a ti te ponía, guarrilla.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Madre mía, asquerosa. Bueno. ¿Qué pasa, tía? Vale. Vale, está este, que no. Voy a investigar más. A ver... Yo os veo bien, ¿eh?
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. You are Employee Writer, Salary Code 19B, Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Bueno, de aquí a 2 años de vacaciones, está bien.
Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion Kandros.
Meh. Bueno.
Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk.
Está guay, está guay. Mi salario es 19. Se vais a pagar y todo. ¡Oh! ¡Una tienda! Quiero un francotirador.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Ah, yo tengo 100 créditos. Madre mía, estoy on fire. Madre mía. Pues nada. Pues nada, pues nada. ¿Esto que es un prisionero? La cárcel al lado de la tienda. Por lo que sea esto. ¿Esto qué es? Va, no voy a leerlo todo. Liam.
Notice the handoff there.
¿Está llegando?
Pathfinder. No time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode.
Se me te ponga burro,
We can do that. We can do that.
Venga, va.
Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
Wow, una tía turiana.
It's not right. It's not fair.
¿El qué?
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Milken I love him.
Supongo que es el que hay aquí, ¿no? Sí.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Vale, buscaré Kandros. Vale. Vale. Vale, el Kandros está para allá también, ¿no?
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Director Addison is entitled to her opinion, and mine overrules ours.
Does she know that?
Vale.
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Dios mío, señor Pullas.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Vale. A ver. A ver. No quiero tutoriales, a ver. Misiones, tío, misión aquí. Ya, pero... ¿La secundaria dónde está? Ve. Ya quiero hablar, pero no sé dónde están. Ah, bien, puedo ir a sitios, bien. Aquí yo no.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Sí, ¿dónde están los Krogan?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Bueno.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Bueno.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Later. Yo voy cogiendo Omnigel. Oh. Habla con Sam en la Hyperion, ya lo sé. Pero. No puedo. Addison. Ahí no hay ningún. Se despacha el tonto ese.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week. It's getting worse. First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the
Madre mía, qué mamarrones, tío. Te cobra
I
el
don't know
hermano.
who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that would really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. No, I'm fine. And I don't know, it just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
¿Cómo escaneaba? Con de abajo.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Ahora solo puede correr. Turu.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Vale.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Se cayó un pavo que sabotea, ¿no? Pero yo no podría ir arriba. ¿Y me dejas ir ahora?
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Y me quedo nomás, me quedo nomás, me quedo nomás. Hombre, Juan.
You're in the forest? What district?
Moss. Bradbury Landing near the Green Band. Then lost.
Ya ves, tío. Aquí hay más problemas.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yo te había visto, estaba concentrado analizando paredes, tío. A ver. Madre mía, está arriba.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Vale. Bueno, se ve que un pavo estaba... O un pavo lo están persiguiendo. Lo intentan matar y mira. Vamos a hacer de Sherlock Holmes. ¿Dónde está este tío? A ver. El técnico... Vale, sí. Que no, yo qué sé, tío. ¿Dónde está el mapa aquí, tío? Cubierta. Oficina. Primer asesino. Bueno. ¿Esto qué es? Oficina de cash. Ah, tengo que ir ahí también. Pues aquí, ¿no? ¿Quieres que hable contigo o qué? Planta cara a la saboteadora. ¿Quién es la saboteadora? ¿Dónde estás? ¿Está arriba? Addison. No. Está abajo. Sí, apunta abajo, ¿no? Ah, vale, ya sé dónde puede estar, que aquí hay una puerta. Sí, aquí. No, esto es la principal, creo, a ver. No. Bueno, voy para acá, a ver. Ah, vale, es que pensaba que solo está activo el puente. Pues no, hay más zonas. Vale, vale, vale. Hola. Estáis todos jodidos, ¿eh? ¿Tú quién eres? Nadie. Ahí estás. Tú.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here.
Ya ves, Juan,
I'll
tío.
transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Esto es la segunda misión
Raj
sería
was
esta, ¿eh?
investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
What? Son extrañamente parecidos. Hay un tercero involucrado.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
Madre mía.
Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Note are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I request to submit administrators to harass and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Esto parece otra misión, ¿eh? ¿Qué pasa?
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We're here now. It'll get better.
That's what I've been telling people. You're here now. As soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for, she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
How do you feel about all this, now that we're here?
Hopeful. Someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Have to go now. See you later.
Talk to you later.
¿Qué haces aquí? Bueno. A investigar las cámaras. Estoy aquí. ¿Qué es esto? Coño. Ah, Sam. Aún no voy a hablar contigo. ¿Pero por qué no me dejas coger un franco ya, tío?
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action. What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Hostia, la liara.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Guay.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. It's daunting. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man. Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more, which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
That log is inaccessible at this time. That log is inaccessible at this time.
Pues no los miro, tío. Déjame en paz. Hostia, un cafelillo, tío.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Ahí, sprint. Ahí está abierto. Pum. Vale. Bueno. Esto, ¿qué? Me cago en mi madre, tiene que ir a otro lado. Ay. Hermano, Ryan. Vale, imágenes.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Pero siéntate, chica.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
Check another.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Mami, hago los escaneos. Hombre, Kandros, ¿sabes que estás tú aquí?
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
A ver.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war on the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
En fin, va.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Vale. ¿Ya quieres escanear algo?
Inaccurate match.
Ah, tengo que escanear a la peña. ¿Esto?
The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence 7A.
Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back. No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Vale, solamente ataco a un bicho de esos invisible que me atacó a mí. Aquí tengo que escanear a otro pavo o pava. Tú descansas sospechoso, ¿eh? Ah, míralo.
Inaccurate match.
Vale. Vaya, vaya. Haciendo de Sherlock. Sí, porque asesino puede estar en el principio, ¿no? Tiene que estar aquí todo por el orto. Todo.
Biometrics do not match.
Joder. ¿Tú qué eres? Tú eres sospechosa. Mañana podía entrar, creo. A ver. ¿Qué más? Y un pavo haciendo cosas raras antes. Tú. Y al lado de un panel. Tú eres, seguro. Así que... ¿De vida?
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Vale. ¿Podía dejarlo libre o enviarlo ahí a esto? Creo que la ha cagado. Tuturup. ¿Y cómo he subido de nivel? No me acuerdo. Biotica Power, que es renovado. Mola. Hostia, cuántas cosas, tío. ¿El tipo de letra? ¿Qué te refieres? Ah, ya. Buena, Nexus. Sí que es muy pequeñita la letra, ¿no? No sé qué subir. Hay tantas cosas bióticas aquí. Velocidad de recarga. Madre mía, sí que hay mejoras. Uy, yo quiero eso. Bah. Sí, sí. Ay, tengo puntos para ponerle a ellos. Oh. Madre mía. Ah, vale, tú eres la chunga. Estas... Bueno. Pues te voy a poner aquí una. Carga. Y queda un punto. Y mejora el escudo. ¿No dejas? Los 18 puntos. Oh, yeah. Vale. Que sí. Este que le pongo. Sin Nexus he empezado. Digo, voy a acabar la misión principal y 2 horas, ¿sabes, tío? Y he hecho nada. Este juego va a ser larguísimo. Pues instrucción militar. ¿Qué es esto? Más daño con armas, ale. Más daño con poderes, ale. Ahí lo tienes. A ver, combate, yo que tengo una mierda. No. Omnigranada no quiero. 2. Escopeta. 2%. Madre mía, qué mierda. Tecnología. Sobrecarga, lanzallamas. Joder. ¿Cuánta cosa? Nada, me la guardo. ¿Tienes el Borderlands Nexus en la Play 4? Porque yo también lo tengo, ¿eh? Y empecé una partida con el psicópata. Me cogí la Hanson Jack. Mapa, diario. Misiones. Pam. Examen en el periodo. No. Si arcan y mierdas. A ver, colocar esta misión y ya está. Sí, a ver si haré esta misión y ya lo dejaré, porque macho. Buah. ¿Y seguirás con Neo Nexus o no? Ya, pero no uses las llaves de oro, úsalas cuando seas más nivel. Si las usas ahora te dan armas legendarias de nivel que estés. Y no sé qué nivel estás, pero bueno. Hello.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
De vez en cuñado.
Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Herrick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography.
Yo también, tío. Yo siempre que salía un código de la... Porque lo tengo en la Play 3. Siempre que salía un código lo cogía y tenía... Bueno, y no tantas. Creo que tenía 20 llaves o 20 y pico.
Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
¿Qué? Wait.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I
Otra
can help
misión.
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And I need to know.
Vale. Entonces aquí si tenéis un merde siempre. Eso me queda tan. ¿Eso qué es? Pues contigo ya he hablado.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Ah, lo de las arcas.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here, or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Si quieres, si vas a empezarlo en breve, si quieres hacemos un poco de cooperativo.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I
Yo he llegado a Santuari. Lo que claro, no me acordaba que era tan extenso el juego.
Some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea.
Si yo en el de la Play 3 tengo, porque aún tengo el juego, todos a nivel 71 creo que es. Lo que no farme armas legendarias ni nada de esas. Ni subía potencia, o sea, no subí más.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, in practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made.
Bueno, tío.
If we're lucky.
Ah, misión hecha. Pues nada, voy a chapar esto, que llevo 2 horas. Vale, chicos. Bueno, Nexus, si quieres hacer algún día cooperativo en el Borderlands, me lo dices y te acompaño. Vale, Nice. Gracias por venir.